Yeah. Yeah, it really does. It really does. So, you know what I'm saying? So you decide to leave your job. So you not leave your job. You decide to start your cannabis company, right? So how do you get out of that mind frame where it's just like you stop telling yourself you can't do certain stuff, and it's just like, nah, I'm going for everything. But then what do you face? Because you, like you said you ain't have nothing to get started. It's just hard work and research, and then what? Everything just starts falling into place, or was it like
All right,
hiccups
so
along the way?
that right there, when I was saying that the universe kind of take me in a way now, I would never ever ever quit a job back in the day because I had no sight or no vision on, or even belief that I can do something that'll generate the same type of dollar. But before I quit my job, I was in my job making more money than my job was paying me for a moment with the cannabis. So I knew that like if I keep certain numbers, I can at least hit this amount every 2 weeks without a job. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm,
gives me enough time to be creative because that's the one thing I am. I'm very creative. If there's nothing else that's gonna pay me in this world, it's gonna be my creativeness. So when I left, I was able to kind of had a good customers that was hitting me up every other day or every other, you know what I'm saying, getting this big amount for every other week. So I was cool. So
right.
I was left with the creative side and everything got to falling in place. So that's why I say I kind of listen to the divine energy to kind of take me on my next step. Because when I kind of left, it really wasn't no thought. I wasn't scared. I just said, fuck it. Like, kind of walked out. And then shit just started popping up, like I said, in my favor for this, and that. Like, oh, so when you really say you believe in something out of and move in faith, shit'll happen. See, it sound like a movie, it sound cliche because it just sound like bullshit. But by
Mm,
me living that life right now,
you gotta try, yeah.
I moved in faith. I'm like I said again, I am a nigga, baby. I wasn't born with no silver spoon in my mouth. So it wasn't like I had a bunch of shit to back me, you know what I'm saying? So it was real life faith. Like when you said look at you and look at your life. So I looked at me and I looked at my life. The divine has always loved me because my heart has always been pure. So any situation that I thought was gonna lead me bad has never led me bad.
That part.
Nothing has ever happened to me in my life that I cannot laugh at right now.
Period. It be the funniest shit ever now.
So the more as I'm growing and evolving, I just don't see the divine to just leave me like, oh yeah, fuck you now. Like in my learning process, nah. Cause you didn't even do that in my foolish process. And now I'm obedient. And now
Yeah,
I'm listening. And now I'm following. And now I'm intrigued and learning. So I'm just like, fuck this, fuck that. But when I say fuck this and fuck that, it releases a weight and it kind of give me a gift or two. And I got gratitude for the shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. I have gratitude for it. Like I knew and then I tried to get another job, Marissa, one time because I said because you'll go broke doing this shit.
mm,
I said fuck this. Let me try to get this job. So I bullshit you not. I was going to UPS, and I had to laugh at this. At the time, it wasn't funny. It's a thunderstorm. I go outside. It's the first day I'm finna go. I get in the car. I drive around the corner, and my car end up in water up to my fucking head. Immediately I didn't see it, and I drive into what looks like it flooded, but it was damn near like a lake, and I did not see it. My car immediately stopped. It's damaged. It's gone. I said, "Yeah, that's the universe telling me, dumbass, go back and be creative, cause you got something going on. You gonna
mm,
get this back double. I don't need you at no job because you talking about some fucking money when you got something else going on. You know what I'm saying?" And
yeah.
right then and there, after that happened, I'm fucked up because I lose a car, but I get an offer because I kept being creative, and now I'm sitting in some way better than the last call. So it's just like just keep trusting the process, bro. It's supposed to look like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it like you know what I'm saying. Like the one thing, Kay asked me before, and she was just like, "You always say how you trust the process." She was like, "How do you trust the process?" And I'm literally like, "You have to try." Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a person that likes proof, right? Because doing this, you have to operate in faith. You literally do not have a choice but to operate in faith because you are walking into the unknown. Everything about this journey is supposed to be low key unknown because you know what I'm saying? You're walking a path where you have to learn how to trust yourself. You got to learn how to trust God. You know what I'm saying? You not supposed to know what's happening next. You living out a movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? You living out a movie. You
Dang
not
it.
supposed to know the end. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to know the end. So really, I had to try. You know what I'm saying? I had to try. It's almost like physical therapy. Like when I went to physical therapy for my ankle, I did not want to go. I already didn't want to have 2 surgeries, but now you want me to have physical therapy too? But the thing that I didn't understand was because I had never broken a bone before. That's not true, technically, but I had never majorly broken a bone that I had to do anything for. Like I fractured my tailbone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't major. Like, you know what I'm saying? This was something where it's just like with an injury like that, you have to learn how to walk all over again.
Right.
Like they done cut that muscle. Like, it doesn't know. You gotta retrain that ligament. And that's
Right.
that, and that's kind of how this is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Walking in faith, you gotta retrain it. So at
Yeah,
first,
your whole mindset, because if you going there with that lack mindset, you just fucked up. You fucked your faith. I mean, now you can't blindly walk because ain't no faith there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because if you
exactly.
like, listen to me. If anybody out there listen to me, if you ain't already believe in yourself, don't quit your job.
That part.
Because
You
the
ain't ready
faith ain't
yet.
there. It's nothing that's gonna support you because you don't truly believe.
Yep.
Ain't nothing gonna support it like that. Like nothing. You
Yeah.
just gonna be sitting there and sitting there, and you're gonna have to go back and get back ready because it ain't, that
It ain't
belief is
time.
crazy. You can't
It
fake. You know how they say God know your heart.
Yep.
You can't fake the belief. Like you can't fake it.
You can't. You might as well stay where you at till you really ready. And like that's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's literally trying. Like I'm the type of person where I got to work myself up to it. And the reason why I use the physical therapy analogy is where it's just like they'll start and it's just like, all right, stand on that one bad ankle for 10 seconds. And you'll look at them sideways like, I can't stand on this ankle. Like, you know what I'm saying? I cannot stand on this ankle, but you do it. You stand on it for 10 seconds. And then the next time you come back, they say stand on it for 20 seconds. And then
Right.
you realize that you could. You know what I'm saying? You realize that you could. So then you do it again. And then you do it again. And you standing on it for 30 seconds. Then you standing on it for a minute, 2 minutes. Then you walking. Then you jogging. And you hopping over shit. And now it's stronger than it ever was because you took that risk of doing something that at one point in time you thought you could never do. You have to show yourself your strength. You have to show yourself. Like if you're the type of person that needs proof, how you gonna get proof if you don't seek it? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna learn how to trust God if you don't ever put yourself in a situation where you have to? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody
Exactly.
saying up and quit your job tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said up and quit your job tomorrow. But maybe
Uh-uh.
you need to write that page of that book that's in your head. Or maybe you need to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead, see what steps you need to take to open a business. Maybe you should just Google, you know what I'm saying, if you're thinking about going to school. Just look at some colleges, you know what I'm saying? Put that seed in your mind. Like, try.
Hey, you plant that seed, you can get a garden.
The garden didn't grow itself.
I'm telling you,
It did not grow itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
nurture it. Nurture
looking.
that idea, man.
Yeah, it's not
What
coming
if
from
it do?
nowhere.
What if it do? And that's the thing with me. I'm glad that I went through. Oh yeah, it's a lot about what I went through. Motherfucker don't know I was homeless and everything for a minute, but it was better being homeless than around, like you said, lack mindsets and that type of energy. Because that, I think that type of energy is far more worse, detrimental, especially when you in your story mode. You don't need to be around none of that. If if anything else, you can just be around yourself, create your own positive energy, and you know what I'm saying. You can keep your mindset,
Why shouldn't you be around it?
man. The energy around you is everything. because you'll trick your subconscious mind. Like, let's just say, the lack mindset we was talking about.
Yep.
You'll trick your subconscious mind into shit like that, and to keep on giving you bad situations because it honestly think that that's what you like, because that's the only thing you responded to.
Mm-hmm.
If you trick it into thinking it like something else, what it's gonna do? Keep on giving you that. You know what I'm saying? Because it can't see what you really want. It just can go off what you responding to. And if you
Yeah.
set in one mode, you're gonna keep getting the same shit.
Yeah. You literally have to change your environment if you want to
Yeah.
see different results.